go ahead and get started, and hopefully I don't, get stuck on anything else. There's a problem with being full of holes, and that you get stuck on everything on the stage. It's really, really upsetting. Anyway, so this is the first part of the costume contest. This isn't the awards, so if you're looking to see who actually wins, well, you're going to have to come to that too. So here we are going to display all of the wonderful costumes that have been at BronyCAN 2014. And if you are a photographer, you are welcome to be in this little front area. Please stay a couple of feet behind, or I guess it's in front of the stage, but away from the stage. That's what I'm looking for. And you're supposed to be ninjas, because that's what photographers are, so don't get in, general viewing audience members' way. And we'll just have, we'll have ourselves a lovely time. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce our panel of judges. One is myself. Yay. Oh, you weren't supposed to clap for that, but okay. I'll take it. Y'all are darlings. Anyway, and next we have my wonderful friend. Hey, Flufflepuff, dear, you want to come up? Flufflepuff? Come on, sweetie. And also, a very dear old friend of mine that I didn't think that I would run into ever again. Everyone, please give a humdrum welcome for lovely Volcrus. This one's on. There we go. Okay, now we're ready. Just gotta get all these lovely contestants in order. So, first off, we have a duo with Trinity and Marina von Izenia as Dinky Hooves and Derpy Hooves. Come on up, dears. Oh my, next we have Sophie Jackson as Alicorn Amulet Trixie. And this is homemade, wow. Next up we have Leah Kay as, I believe, Anna. Come on up, dear. She's a young changeling who's a little bit shy. Oh, and next up we have Cameron Sumter as Pinkie Pie. Oh!
She wins, everyone else can go home.
So that was a really short full roster? I mean, that's it, that's the show, everyone. You can go home now. No. Next up, we have our pony roster, which is 13 and above. I probably should have mentioned all those wonderful little tykes were 12 and under. Though some of them might have been taller than me. All right. Well, hopefully this is in order. First up, we have Mike Delinsky as Midnight Rush, which is apparently an OC. A Wonderbolt member, Midnight Rush, repping the true Wonderbolt history, Dashy style. Next up, we have Scape as Spitfire. And here, momentarily, between fighting changelings is... And here we have Hercules from a fanfic series. And as Hera decided to kill Zeus again, he decided to visit the mortals. Next up we have Charlie as a rarity/changeling. Oh dear. Seems to be a rarity. Something's off about her. Oh, it's a changeling. Not only changeling. It's Vancouver's very own local changeling opera. Next up we have Ashlyn as Ashlyn Gamer, which is, I believe, her OC. Ashlyn's inspiration for her OC was art. And Ashlyn's interest in all fields of the arts, including making videos, editing, and drawing. And she wants to say thank you. Next up we have Serenity as Princess Celestia. And as the leader of Canterlot, it is her royal charge to raise the sun and sea to royal and diplomatic duties. For most times, she would rather be enjoying her time in her favorite city, Birthplace. Next up, we have Sketchy as Rainbow Dash, and it was a last-minute costume and has broken a lot more than they like to say. Oh dear. Wow. Are you sure that's broken? That's broken me. Somebody just got a text message. Next up, we have Marissa as Twilight Sparkle. Oh dear, next up is Dusty Miller as Discord! Exclamation point. Roadtrip Discord from Blue Through. You can stay here, this is Pony Country. Next up we have Star Sound and Jubilee as Dr. Hooves and Ditsy Doo. Next up, we have somebody who I think is absolutely adorable, Sammy as Princess Flufflepuff. Jeez, you got competition. Oh, hello. Well, Pinky does what Pinky wants. This is Skyhopper's Pinky Apple Pie.
Hi, I'm Pinky Apple Pie. I love baking parties and having fun. I also like road trips, like the one I took with the Apple family last year when I found out that I was Applejack's cousin's grandmother's friend's daughter. as Kamina Rainbow Dash. Oh my goodness. Row, fight the power!
Who the hey do you think I am?
Hay is for horses. And next up we have, I believe that's Christian Nelson as Stargazer. Captain of the Lunar Guard 1,000 years ago, Stargazer is loyal to Luna to the end.
For the new Lunar Republic!
Oh, how fitting. Next up we have Amaranthia Lunaris as Princess Luna, Battle Mage. Next up we have Calvin as Changeling, Mouse. The head was formed using a hamster ball, and the hooves took 16 hours next to his grandma's sewing machine.
Wow.
Next up we have Simon as a Pinkie Pie changeling. So suspicious. I'm very suspicious. Next up we have Colin and Travis as Scootashy, really Fluttershy, and Rainbow Dash. There was a third one that didn't pick up in this. Also, Kuroi Tsubasa Tenshi as Princess Twilight Sparkle. I mean, come on, that's obviously Twilight. After having a nice chat with Emmy Larson, the winged and improved Twilight has arrived. Her coat is as soft and huggable as it looks and has no qualms being hugged. So don't be shy, she's not the Princess of Friendship for nothing, if you know what I mean. Next up, you may have seen this one roaming around the convention because it certainly stands out in a crowd. Kawaii Lee as Balloon Pony. Sweetie Belle? Sweetie Botloon. Next up, we have Michelle as Twilight Sparkle. It's a humanized cosplay of Twilight from the end of Magical Mystery Cure. She doesn't have a tiara because she hasn't been crowned yet at the ceremony. Good luck, Twilight. Next up, we have Tinder as Rainbow Dash, parentheses, a changeling in disguise. Ooh. This costume is super hard to make because she got to make it with all her best friends, and they all brainstormed ideas to help accomplish and finish the costume. Her favorite part is the colors, since the rainbow is the best color. Next up, we have Tabitha as Alicorn Twilight Sparkle. This costume was the very first costume she made 100% by herself, except the horn.
Yes, please. Just a minute. This is magic.
All right, next up we have Dinelli as Princess Celestia. The cosplay design is based on JJ's fan art on DA. I can never say his name. It's the really famous guy. Like he's really, yeah, Johnny Jose. Jose. Very much enjoyed the cosplay. Even, oh, those shoes do look like a pain to wear. I'm so sorry. Do it for the vine. Do it for the cosplay. Next up we have a wonderful musician of ours, Mr. Scherzo, as he wrote, as Jousting Rainbow Dash. Favorite part is the cape, and as all of Everfree Northwest learned at opening ceremonies, it's very important for hiding underwear. Ooh, and of course the lovely bright side as Princess Twilight Sparkle. After cutting more than 36 yards of tulle, she affectionately calls this dress my tulle monstrosity. Also, Twilight is best princess. Oh my word! That's worse than my dress. Stinker. Next up, we have Twinkie Pond as Princess Celestia. She usually cosplays younger characters, but being a little older than most of the Brony fandom, she thought it'd be fun to cosplay a beautiful, regal princess. As a nod to her very popular costume choice this year, Celestia is dressed in Airedale-inspired fashion, ready to let it glow. She can't hold it back anymore. Next up we have Letitia as Applejack, made from random clothes, and the ears are air dry clay. Oh, that's a nice closet cosplay. Next up we have an imposter. Nikita as Queen Chrysalis, but we all know I'm the real one, so I don't know who she thinks she is. Oh wow! Nikita's Queen Chrysalis features a hoof-sewn corset, a steel crown that she forged herself, and a wicked bite. That's a pretty good copy. Oh goodness, and now we have Caitlin as Pinkie Pie.
Are you crazy?
Some pony is certainly in character. Another imposter. Next up we have Faye as me, or Queen Chrysalis. First time making a corset, she's very pleased with the result. Thanks to someone for helping so much. Oh, Mom! Mothers are very helpful for making cosplay. Like, if my mom did not say, no, flip it turnways, I would have many mistakes. Next up is Jordan as Sergeant Shadow, which is his OC, her OC. I can't. Gosh. You say? You what? You what, mate? You want to go?
Swear on your mom.
Swear your mum. Are you sure you're not your mum? Are you sure you're not a changeling trying to be your mum? I see. Fine. Fine. See, the issue is I have a cousin named Jordan who's a girl, so I learned that as a girl's name. I'm really sorry, Jordan. That was really embarrassing. Next up, we have Katie as me. Can we, like, stop cosplaying me? I mean, seriously. And So Katie is Queen Chrysalis, and Springs as Flufflepuff. I really want to hug that Fluffle. I'm sorry. We have, well actually this is our last pair. We have Dana as Queen Chrysalis and Adam as a changeling. Both costumes were designed and made by Dana. Oh wow. There was that one time in band camp. She was wondering why our changelings don't do that, and well, band camp. Anyway, so that was all of our contestants. I think we can gather from everyone that was up here that Chrysalis is most popular pony. Like, move aside Rarity. Not today. So, thank you so much for all of you wonderful people who came here to see the wonderful costumes on display. We will be hosting our award ceremonies later today at an undisclosed time. It's in your con books, but I haven't looked at mine yet this morning. So, y'all should come back for that. Wow, I just turned into Applejack, sorry. I blame the apple juice. Anyway. Everyone, I expect to see you back here because all of you have such lovely faces and tasty love. So, thank you so much for being here. Cosplayers, thank you so much for being here. Hope to see you all at the awards. Oh, also, we are actually having a photo shoot somewhat shortly after this. I believe it is in one of the boardrooms. Oh, you guys know more than I do. Thank you so much. Boardroom A, we're having a photo shoot in a little bit, or maybe like 10 minutes ago. I don't have a watch on. So if you want to take pictures of all of these wonderful cosplays up close and get them to stand for you and stand still, because sometimes it's hard to do that, go that way. And may the love be with you.